Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex, and today Cubic, they asked me to take a look at their latest Party Week sale. As always then, they are bringing the heavy discounts, and a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. So with that luck, hit subscribe, join us here on SwitchCorner for reviews and deals near daily, and let's get started. If you are thinking of picking up any games from today's list, then remember to head to cornershop.gg. We have instant delivery official Nintendo eShop gift cards, and you get 10% off with code CORNER at checkout. You get a saving, we get a small kickback for the channel, so I like to see that as everyone wins. First up then, Lumberhill is the latest release from All In Games, who often they work alongside Cubic for these sales. Think here though an experience like Overcooked or their own Tools Up, meaning it's a multiplayer experience where you must work together to overcome obstacles, and in the case of this one, even just simply survive. I'm seeing pirates and I'm seeing dinosaurs in the description. Again though, a new release, and it's rocking 34% off. The idea though, it's not just sharpening your axe and chopping away at trees, rather complete a number of tasks, fight back nature, tackle wildfires, and yeah, there seems to be all sorts going on here. It even supports single player as well as local and online for up to 4 players, including not only the, of course, co-op, but even PvP as well. Tools Up then is a very similar idea, though this is more for those that fancy a home redecoration spin on the format over the wilderness. This one's been out a while now, and it's seen a huge amount of success. Think here though, decorating and moving household goods, though it's naturally, packing a slapstick sense of humour to it all to keep you engaged. There's also a number of DLC expansions that you can pick up, and these they take things into the garden. It's a much steeper discount though on this one, 80% off, but it's worth also noting it's local support only for up to 4 players, no online play like Lumberhill. Nom Run then is here with 60% off. Now that maxes out the discount in the US, though it does see higher in a few of the regions like many of today's games. The concept though, it's an auto runner. I'm a sucker for the genre, and this one it's presented in a third person perspective. I love though games, think like Runner for anyone that knows that one. It comes from Cubic Games as well. Here though, expect 20 characters, cosmetics, local multiplayer, free run mode, and even a campaign that has objective based runs. Astro Bears is up next then, and this one it packs a single player option, but its focus is squarely really on local multiplayer. The idea is simple: choose up to 4 bears, run around planets with a ribbon trail behind you, try to block each other, and yeah, you'll be running and jumping to evade those ribbons. In execution though, it's a lot more difficult than it sounds, and it can get quite manic. I like this one for downtime when we wanted something just a little easier going. It's rocking then 72 to 86% off dependent on your region. Not then, I love this one. I always get comments saying visually it's pretty basic, and yes, I absolutely agree it is. But I enjoy a good brain-powered experience, and this one, it can be an absolute pain. The idea is simple though: you are the stick man on the block, follow the instructions you see. If it says not left, you go right. If not right though, which way do you go? It gets progressively more challenging. They added then a multiplayer mode exclusively for the Switch build, and yeah, don't let its visuals deceive you. Challenge mode especially, it ramps with each stage. It had me absolutely hooked. It's between then 20 and 50% off, but it was super budget to begin with. Pocket Mini Golf then, and I feel like it's a case here of a name tells you nearly everything you need to know about it. It's a bite-sized golf experience. It keeps things simple so anyone can give it a go. Think basically aiming, adjusting your power, and shooting. You can add some curve as well if you're feeling fancy. Face off against 50 stages though, and things they will get more complicated. Think a whole host of obstacles that you wouldn't see on a traditional golf course. It definitely gets more crazy golf if anything. It supports then local play for up to 4 players, and it's rocking between 20 to 50% off, again dependent on your region. REKT High Octane Stunts then is a stunt simulator, if you didn't guess from the name. I picked it up after seeing a fair few good reviews, and it's a fun little stunt simulator that is not a genre you hear about all that often. The idea though, jump into one of 50 unlockable cars and customizable at the same time, and then face off against challenges across what is 3 arenas. It packs on top of all of this global leaderboards and local multiplayer support for up to 4 players. In multiplayer you'll get new arenas as well to check out. It's running at 60 frames per second, and this one it's here with 80% off. Into the final 3 games, and starting with Akuto Showdown. Hopefully I'm saying that right, and honestly it's not one I've played myself, so let me know in the comments down below if it's one you have checked out and if it's going to be worth your cash. I'll have to check it out myself before we get to that next video. This one though, it's an isometric action game where it seems to be, well, the idea here at least, it seems to be try to survive both enemies as well as the environment over what is a number of locations. 10 unlockable melee weapons, so 15 guns including a magic wand it seems, and you can customize your fighter with different hats. You'll get to play then against bots or in local multiplayer with support for up to 4 players. It's coming in then with 80% off. Our penultimate game of the video then, and this was a surprise when they asked me to talk to it, Party Treats, and well, basically it was new to me, and I've worked with Cubic and company now for, well, more than a few times, probably more than a few years, but it seems this released back in 2019, so definitely a good while back, and I'll be adding this to my library myself during this sale. I'm seeing though here support for local play, 1 to 4 players, and it packs co-op mode and a campaign mode as well. The idea though, it seems to be you need to get from one side of the map to the other and survive, while not only enemies attack you, but also it seems the floor beneath you crumbles. The only review I could find was really positive about the whole experience though, so yeah, it was a nice surprise to see, and it's here with 20 to 50% off. Our final game then, Red Wings Aces of the Sky, and this one it received a sequel recently, but we see the original release now here with 80% off. If you want some arcade flight action though, this one's going to be a great one to head to, as you will fly into battle with single player campaign mode, even local co-op play as well for 2 players, and the story, it's following the Red Baron, a World War I hero, and you'll get the choice of 10 planes to pilot. More than anything with this one though, I just love the cel shaded look. It's extremely stylish and just plays really well into the gameplay. I was really happy to see it get a sequel, and hopefully now there's going to be more to come in the future for the series. I think it's definitely worth continuing this idea, this story arc, and yeah, arcade flight sims, or even arcade flight games I guess, we don't really get enough of them anymore. And that is the video down, but before I do leave you, go ahead and check out cubicgames.com/party for a full breakdown of all the available titles in this party sale. I've linked that in the pinned comment down below as well as the video description, so go click it, take a look, even check out your gold points on the eShop. I bet many of you right now have enough points to pick at least something up. As always then, a massive shout out to Cubic and friends for sponsoring today's video. Few can match the level of support they've shown me here over the last few years. With that then, like a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support us. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.